So as I make my way back to the sister's place here, the bowling alley long since closed. There's a light industrial / commercial area here. Kind of goes in behind and up the hill over there. Pretty well dormant, not much going on. And what we have up ahead here is a new development. I went walking through it the day before yesterday with my sister. And I think there's like 380 units, 2-bedroom units. There's 3 stories. So we're not going to have much seniors wanting to live in there. And they have little wee tiny streets. I'm not going to take you through it. I should have filmed it at the time. They have a little single car garage, and I do mean little. A tradesman isn't going to be able to live in them. There's no on-street parking. None. They look like they're going to have a couple of little parking lots for visitors. But I mean, a tradesman isn't going to be able to get his pickup truck or his work van into this little tiny garage. The ground floor consists of a garage. Yeah, we'll come across the front in a minute if you want to stick with me. And a little long skinny room that would hold, it looks like they're plumbing them in for a washer and a dryer. And then I didn't go up. I guess the main middle floor, second floor, would be the main floor, and would have a living room and a kitchen, perhaps a bath or a half bath, I'm not sure. And then 2 bedrooms up top. I think they're going to be rented for $27.75 a month. Whoa. It's an instant ghetto. There's some indication of how close the 2 units are together. Now, on the back of this unit is the garage, and that's the back of that unit is the garage. Again, no on-street parking. What will be the road, if you will, down the middle isn't a whole lot wider than that little alleyway there. And I was looking at some of the construction, and it's not pretty. There's some idea of how narrow the streets would be between those buildings. Down this side here, there'll be single row parking where that scaffolding is up against the fence. I mean, it's not a lot of parking. So there'll be no 2 vehicles homes planned for this 15-minute ghetto, if you will. I'm not going to get into what's wrong with the brickwork on this that shows. Good heavens, if the workmanship throughout the building is representative of the brickwork, well, you know the rest. It's a lovely day. Why don't I take a stroll around the side? If you want to see, it'll take me 2 or 3 minutes to get over to that other side. If you want to see what a subdivision in the new 15-minute city looks like. Well, if this would be called a subdivision. By the time you put a sidewalk here, well, if there's any grass at all, I rather doubt it. Apparently this open space here is going to be some retail commercial planned. I guess, you know, a little groceryette, corner store, whatever, laundromat. Who knows? But just to show you how tiny and how they plan for the cars, or the lack thereof. I think we can see here the scale between these buildings. So this is the back. there's your garage. So we have here back-to-back units. So there's going to be no lawn, that's for sure. And I can't imagine they're going to allow any on-street parking. I just can't see that happening. So here we have one unit. Now let's go up and have a look. Nobody's around. So there's your little garage. I suppose you could park a second car here. But again, they're not going to let you line up on the street. The guy across the way isn't going to be able to get in. So there's our little tiny, difficult to get into garage. And here's the first floor. Because right there is the other garage, so it's the other unit. So we get a little bit of a, oh, what do you call it? Yeah, well, it's not a washroom, it's not utility room, I guess. Fuse box will be in there. Our entrance to the garage. Yeah, this unit, some of them have a setup here for a washer and dryer. And I'm just not going to go wandering up there. The layout of the floor plan isn't so important. What I think is the streetscape. And as I wandered further up through these units, this is consistent with the streetscape. So again, I can't imagine you've got your two garages side by side. Let's look at this unit. So if they let you park a car outside of the garage, if they do, I don't know. Pretty limited how your neighbor's going to get in and out. And again, with fire codes and access codes and stuff, there's no way they're going to allow on-street parking. So yeah, it's an instant 15-minute ghetto. Down there we can see the mailboxes, and on this side to the right, there might be a half a dozen parking slots and singles all throughout the development. That would be guest parking, or perhaps you pay an extra fee for your second car, should you be able to afford one. And again, the exterior structure, the way it's built on this, well, it's not built to last like some of those houses we were looking at in the previous video that are 100 or more years old. I don't know if you can see way over there. That's not plywood. Well, we'll show you right here, why not? I know a few people are going to watch these videos, but, well, it's just part of being depressed these days. Yeah, that's your press board, the cheapest stuff you can make. And again, this is your front yard, so I don't think there's going to be any grass. If we go up through that next unit where that car just moved, they've left what would be, we'll call it one structure open. So I guess that'll be the green space. There'd be little point in planting any grass there, because it'll just be trampled into mud in no time. So yeah, it's not pretty. And just because we're going by, what the heck, we'll take a look at the quality of this brickwork. Getting out of the sun. Hard for me to see what that's showing on the screen, but this wall is brand new and it's got about 6 different colors in it. And if you look closely, you'll see tight joints down on the bottom and large joints as we go up, which is not necessarily a structural flaw, but it certainly is visually. And that wall, to start with, to me, just looks, well, sloppy. Anyways, chip chip, chin up, old boy. Truly a lovely day here. Warm. Ooh, t-shirt warm. I hope you're having a lovely weekend, folks. Take care.